I was looking. We were looking to do this for a couple weeks, and this was before one of your friends, Mr. Kevin Harvick, won back-to-back races. And a couple weeks ago, you went out to dinner, or you went to their house with them. So overall, I think first off, that needs to happen more often for Harvick fans alike. But and more importantly, how did that friendship happen with Harvick? Because you did used to work at Stewart Haas as a I want to say interior designer. Quote me if I'm wrong, my dude. And then it feels like that you have kind of taken on like a big brother role for Harvick's son in Keelan. Just what's that like? And then how did that friendship start?
So Kevin and Delana, I'll never forget when Kevin and Delana and Rodney came through the shop the first time, at least the first time I saw him in the shop, at Stewart Haas at the end of 13. And it was cool because Kevin, like for me, Kevin and Delana, I remember that NASCAR 360 show that they were on, and I was always like, man, that'd be so cool to be like, Kevin was young and they had this big team that they built, and they were winning races, and he was in Cup and Xfinity and doing all the things, and he was doing it with his wife right there by his side, and she was leading the charge for the team, and I was like, man, that's such a cool relationship. And so I always was a Kevin Harvick fan, and then years later, I'm in the shop, and here he is walking through about to drive for the team that I work for, and we just kind of hit it off, and they were so strong so early in that year, man. Like they probably could have won the first 6 or 7 races of that season if some weird things didn't happen. But it was a great year. We won the championship. I was at the Southern 500 when they won. Got to celebrate that with them. And the Harvicks have really like taken me in, and KHI as a whole have been really, really good to me. So it's just been a really good experience. And then Keelan, Keelan's 10 now, and he loves racing. But I just try to make sure he remembers that there's other things too. Like racing is what we do, right? But you got to make sure that you enjoy being a kid and just watching him grow and watching him dominate races has been super cool. Keelan Harvick is definitely my favorite race car driver at this point. But he better watch out because Piper Harvick is starting to get a go-kart going now. So he's got her nipping at his heels.
I love that because it's easy to get burnt out, my friend, and I'm glad that you told Keelan that sure you do it, but you just don't want to do it so much you get burnt out, So that's cool that you're taking that approach to say, hey, there's more to life than just racing.
Jared Haas with Frontstretch.com. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, check one of those 2 videos out that we have right beside you. Visit Frontstretch.com for more great content.